Hey, beautiful people, it's me, Maris, and I hope you're having a most awesome Friday. That weather outside here in Oklahoma City looks fantastic. I haven't really been outside, but from the inside, looking outside, the sun is shiny, so go out there and get yourself a big dose of vitamin D. Of course, I left like all my favorite decks at home. But I am using some of the Angel Therapy deck or Angel Therapy Angel cards today. I'm going to do like two readings, and then I'm going to pull an abundance card just to see what our money kind of looks like for the month of February. So this is the Angel Therapy deck, and we are looking for our weekend energy forecast. And we got a lot of cool things happening here at Oklahoma Healing Connection this weekend. Tomorrow, Saturday, we're doing the Ionic Foot Detox, and you can come in and get a 30-minute detox with a reading, a 45-minute detox with a reading, or you can get a bring in your best friend, your partner, whatever, and do a buy one, get one free for $80 on the reading. So a normal $80, not on the reading, on the foot detox. So normal foot detox, bring your best friend in and, buy one, get one. We also have a book one, get one on our scheduling site at oklahomahealingconnection.com. And you can, this weekend, you can go online and schedule any session, a regular price single session, for whenever you want to do it, that's available on the calendar or on the schedule, and you'll get your second one free. And the free one needs to be used by the end of May. I think I put like May 30th on there, so you got a couple of months to be able to use that. So there, I already had one car kind of come flying out, so I'm going to see if we have any more cards coming out okay, there's that one kind of crunch, so I'm going to use it. Hope everybody's doing okay. Get out there and get some sunshine today. Vitamin D is so important for our health. Getting sunshine is so important for our health. It's good for our skin, good for our body. Good for our mind. So I'm like, yeah, get out there and go get some. And I don't know why my eyes keep just doing the bug eye. Okay, and do we have anything else to say? There we go. All right. Whoops. Okay, so let's rock and roll and take a look and see. Oh, interesting. What our week is going to. I'm laughing. What our weekend looks like. So let's take a look at our weekend energy forecast. So you'll see the first card here is the Twin Flame, and I'm going to say really deep connections. Really deep connections. So this is that instance when you see somebody that you've never met before, and you know that you know them, but you just don't know where you know them from. Twin flame, really, really deep, deep, deep connection. And that's what I'm seeing on that very first card. I'm seeing this very super deep connection. Now on the second card, which I normally look at as our obstacle, we've got workshops and seminars. And when I'm looking at this, it's not so much about attending or doing per se, but this is about learning something new. So even though you're connected in with this person, maybe you're going to be a little distracted, but you are in a place this weekend that you will be learning something new. Learning something new. And that's going to kind of like block you off a little bit or try to distract you from connection in with that twin flame. That person that you meet that you're like, I've known them forever. But this is the first time you met them, but I know them forever. And then the help to it, what is our help, is that we remember who we are and where we come from. When I'm looking at this goddess, I feel it's about feminine energy. It's about connecting in with our feminine energy. And I'm going to say this. It's about being able to connect in. Yes, connect in with a nurturing, loving intention, if that means anything. So this weekend, it's talking about us connecting in with somebody that's a twin flame. And I'm going to just say deeply, deeply connected in with that. It's not always romantic. It's not always sexual. Sometimes it's just this other half, maybe from past lives, that you really connect in with. But you're going to be very loving, very nurturing, addressing that female energy. I like that because it allows us to show the human within our heart. That kind of energy allows us to show our human within our heart. So let's see where this is all going to lead to. And I'm going to say this. Okay, so that twin flame is a little bit... That twin flame, it's a distraction, but it's not a distraction. Okay? When I think about distraction often means I want you to look at something in a different perspective, or in a different manner, or different direction. And that's what I really kind of feel like that twin flame is about, reawakening or realigning back into something that's more original of you with that. So it's like an awakening occurs through there. Now, with that being said, when I'm looking at this next card, if you get nervous, focus on service. I'm going to say it just like this. Not all twin flame encounters have to do with romantic stuff. Okay? Sometimes it has absolutely nothing to do with romance, nothing to do with sex, nothing to do with anything like that, but about bringing out the most authentic aspect, the authentic parts of self. And that's what I really feel like is happening with this twin flame energy. It's something coming in, somebody coming in, and they complement, as in they help you be a better person. That's what I feel like is really coming in through that. So when I'm looking at this card about if you get nervous, focus on service, I'm going to say if you start looking into something, into this connection as more than a connection to help you be a more authentic self or authentic person, you need to get back on track to where you are wanting to be and what you're wanting to do. Get rid of any kind of fast energy. And I'm going to say, so yeah, sometimes we meet these people and we connect in with them and we get really, really entranced, engaged, embraced within that energy. When I'm looking at this, don't get so focused on you meet them on Friday and then you're running off with them on Monday. You have to align that energy in a much more conducive way. And this card right here in the middle, that obstacle release, what I'm looking at on that is that this is a very opportune time as you're connecting in with that twin flame energy for you to let go. Yes, let go of who you don't want to be anymore. Let go of your fears. Let go of your doubts. Let go of that little voice that whispers in your left ear that you're not good enough, or not smart enough, or not pretty enough, or not handsome enough, not rich enough, that you're just not enough. You got to let go of that and balance your energy. That clear yourself. You have to get in there and balance your energy. This twin flame experience that I'm talking about, this twin flame experience that I'm talking about is about building up on your authenticity, allowing you to grow and be the best version of yourself that you can be, and be a little bit more what I'm going to call committed. Yeah, committed to being the most authentic version of self. You know, sometimes we have to let go of things that no longer define. And I often think that twin flame comes in and helps us to let go of those things that we really aren't. So, like I said in the beginning, I wanted to do a one card for our, just a little bit of an insight into our financial forecast for February. I know some people are kind of freaking out for a million different reasons, but let's see what the angels are kind of directing in. These are the Angels of Abundance cards. I use these when I do financial forecast or financial readings. Just being is that I kind of feel like angels really are pretty authentic, honest, and they'll let you know where you need to put some focus and concentration. And of course, am I getting anything flying out? No. So angels, talk to us about some, money. Well, I had said one card, but 5 cards came flying out, so hope you don't mind. Let's see what the angels have to say about finances in February. All right, so yeah, you can see my little cool stuff over there. All right, so the first one they're saying, first and foremost this month, remember that God is your source. And you can say God, universe, spirit, whatever way you want to look at it. It's that creator, that creation, what gives us that vibration of living and life. So God is your source. We have to remember that. And what I'm going to say on this, that words of abundance is that challenge, is how often have you been speaking poverty? Yeah. How often do you speak poverty into your vibration? Okay. So when you say things like I'm broke, I don't have enough money, the checkbook's negative, my credit cards are, charged out, whatever, you're inviting that energy in. So when I'm looking at this and it says God is your source, remember, universe is your bank. Okay. All right. And then you have that words of abundance being in the challenge. You've been focusing too much on what you don't have and not looking at what you do have, or what you do have, or what you potentially can have. So it's really important, as you'll see on that words of abundance, it's in the challenge. So that's telling me that we're not speaking words of abundance, that we need to start bringing in those words of abundance. And it is given a even deeper push when I see this release resentments about money. Okay, folks, we have to talk about how we need to be blessing that money. Every dollar I spend comes back to me a tenfold, whatever mind frame, because basically what I'm seeing in here is that our mind frame has been about poverty, about being broke, about not having, and we're not looking at the energy that brings in. We're focusing on what we don't have and not focusing on what we do have. Now, I like this on this closing part of it, and let me show you here, because we have power of prayer, meditation, whatever way you want to look at it, doesn't make a difference. It's all the same thing. We're speaking words into the universe into the vibrational frame of what we expect or what we want to happen. You need to start using the verbiage of what you do want to expect, what you do want to receive. If you want a new house and you've been focused on, I live in this crappy house, I don't like it, I hate it here, it's gross, it's small, it's this, it's that, you're just reinforcing where you are. But when you start saying, I want a new house, and this is what I want in my new house, and I will have my new house, don't give yourself a time frame, because sometimes you work slower than the universe does. And if you say, I want a new house next year, and that new house is right around the corner, metaphorically, as in time, as maybe location, okay, don't block yourself from what the universe has. That's what we're seeing here on this. So we've been talking a lot of self shit, and yeah, I'm going to use that word, about our finances, and not talking about what our expectations are with those finances, with that abundance, with that money. And the final card in that reading, and you'll like this, visualize abundance in all forms. Okay. Visualize abundance in all forms. So that means that you have to visualize, starting with, all my debts are paid in full. I live in a beautiful home. I drive totally efficient, well-stocked vehicles. Whatever it is that you're looking for in your abundance, in your wealth, what your expectations are that demonstrate that, that's what you need to be speaking into the universe. That's what you need to be thinking in your head. And every time the I'm not good enough, rich enough, pretty enough, whatever comes through, redirect it with, I am enough. And I have everything that I want and desire. So, angels, angels, angels. Sometimes they tell me what I want to hear, and sometimes they tell me what I don't. So, peace, love, and harmony. I hope to see you soon. Don't forget, we've got BOGO when you schedule online anytime this weekend. So at 3 o'clock in the morning when you can't sleep, go online, go schedule an appointment, come in and see me. And guess what? You'll get a free session when you do that. And then don't forget that we're having the Foot Detox Festival tomorrow. You can schedule through me. Just give me a text, 405-549-3766. Peace.